Okay, welcome back everyone, Zaf here. Here's the latest stream. I'll go over every little bit and translate it for you, but the main issue is we have a big problem with guilds. Here's the latest code as well for 1000 essence zones, but the issue is towards the end of the stream, the host said something very concerning. I was just about to finish this video. It was going to be a fun video where I cover all the updates, talk about how nice it is, but we have a big issue. So you know those 50-member guilds we had? Well, joke's on us, they start with 10 people and it stays there apparently. So you start with 10, level up your guild, and eventually get to the max of 50 people. So Kanji, one of our viewers, translated a stream and this is what they said. They translate Japanese documents for a living, so they have to know the language, and based on what was said, things are gonna be insane. So starting off at the base guild level, we have 10 members, which can go all the way up to 50 members on the max level. So if you already have a 50-member guild, joke's on you. You have to make 5 guilds now, separate everyone out into 10s, and make 5 guilds now. You have to be kidding me. I'm hoping this was some sort of error they made. If the devs do this, they just made guilds complicated for no reason. We have like 12 guilds in our server. That means we need to make 60 guilds now and then form them back into, let's say 30, then 15, then 10 for example, whatever it's going to be. So half, I'm assuming it goes from like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever it is. I don't even know what to think. I can't process this. I was supposed to be asleep like 6 hours ago and I got sent this news. And I just want to throw up. What is going on? What a ridiculous move. This has to be a joke. I'm hoping it's a mistranslation by the actual announcers. They probably said something wrong. That's what I hope. And on the Korean forum, they kind of confirm it as well. So they have a question about the early system of the guild. The guild will initially start with 10 people and then grow to a maximum of 50 people. Keyword is grow to a maximum. Grow. That means we start at 10 and we're locked there. Oh my goodness, so it's increasing more and more. Yes, that's right. What a mess. And then actually later on they correct it. Sorry, the maximum number of guild members I was asked about earlier is 50. So up to 50 people. But that does not change the fact that we have a 10 cap in the beginning. The devs have to confirm what is going on. Is it 10 and it can go up to 50 right away? Or is it 10 on the base and then you have to level up to 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. to get the member cap going? I don't know. This is crazy. Let's hope good things come our way because this is not it, let me tell you. So I'm going to start the video going over the translations, etc. and just hope the guild system is not like this. Otherwise, we are absolutely screwed. Alright, welcome back everyone, Zaf here. As you know, we just had the Japanese stream and everyone does want a highlight video of it, so I'm here to provide that. There is a lot of content to cover here. So much content, I don't even know where to start. There is the new shop system for guilds where you can get the new exclusive summoning tickets for the weapon banner. Yes, that's right. There is a weapon banner now, which I will show you shortly. But look at this. This is the craziest thing I've seen. This is the guild boss battle, and it's actually not online. That's the shocking part. I don't know if people are disappointed. I don't know if they're happy. I don't know if we're going to get future online content. But these guilds are still, single player. You're just accumulating points together. And I think that's kind of a disappointment. That wasn't what everyone was expecting. Everyone wanted to play with each other, but as you can see here, you go in and you equip 9 of your own hunters. So this means hunters like Emma, hunters like Hansame, hunters like Min. They're gonna be vital for this run. And on Jinwoo, for example, you have to run something like Moonshadow because your hunters are dealing so much damage, right? Moonshadow provides a 45% buff to everyone. Your damages increase. So teams for this are gonna be off the charts. We're gonna have to theory craft like crazy, figuring out which teams will be the best. And I guess right now we'll have to shift our priority to hunters like Libor as well, someone we didn't summon for before potentially. I'm assuming though we might just run, the main 3 teams, so a water team, a light team, and now a wind team, based on the new hunters coming out. That is just my assumption. Here's the guild boss battle. Very interesting, looks crazy. The animations look great. As you can see, just spawned in with all 9 hunters, and your Gunhee is here as well. You control him, and you have to basically buff your hunter's damage as much as possible. That should be the focus here. So getting the shadow steps off, getting any damage buffs off as well, very, very important. So very nice that they showed us the guild boss battle here, but one thing I do want to show you is the end screen. I'm glad we can actually see a breakdown of how much damage our hunters dealt. This is very big. As you can see, Miri did the most damage. Jinwoo still weak, of course, how disappointing. Lee Bar, surprisingly, tons of damage. Same with Gunhee. I guess it depends on what artifact sets they ran, etc. Since if we go back, we can see, there's a power, actually not too much of a discrepancy. They're all pretty even, so I guess Go might actually be a very OP unit, we don't know yet. We can, of course, be hopeful. But one more thing I do want to show you is the new SR weapon, the True Demon's Knight Spear. Oh, interesting. This is a light elemental type spear, and I'll show you it in action. Give me one moment. You can see I'm using it here. This is a spear. Wait for the skill to proc. It looks pretty interesting. This will be probably the new weapon we're going to use. So pretty interesting. Don't know if that's going to be a good skill for bossing, or if it's going to be like a mobbing dependent weapon. We'll have to see. But it's certainly a cool skill. We also have the Kebab weapon, which I will cover as well. Basically like an AoE weapon. We've seen it before, so nothing too special there. But what is special is the new Dark Spear. We didn't get too much info on it, that's too bad, but based on what Alpha Leaker did tell us, we basically use it and warp to the weapon as we throw it. So pretty interesting. The spear is probably going to be one of those weapons that requires a very high skill cap, so we'll have to see if everyone can use it properly. I'm sure mobile players are not going to have fun with it. There's also a new minigame coming out, nothing too important there. Basically the free daily rewards. This one's pretty easy and does look fun. I'll honestly play it for a bit, try to get a nice high score. This one is truly a skill issue game. No RNG here, just trying to get to the top as fast as possible. Well, there is no top, you're just trying to max your score. So yeah, this one's a pretty fun event. Should be easy for everyone to do. I like events that don't have RNG involved, like the sorting event. That one's kind of annoying if you didn't get the frenzy. But anyways, I digress. We do have this interesting game mode. Like I told everyone, I knew it was coming. We're getting a game mode where we do have to beat swarms of enemies all at once. And you earn gold and I believe weapon enhancements potentially, based on whatever score you get. So I don't know if there's going to be a time limit. They did not show us. But if there isn't one, then well, we have to use weapons like Merlin for this. I'm assuming it'll be very strong here. Defeating multiple mobs, getting a ton of damage in, and also using blessing stones we don't usually use, like Wolf Assassin. That's another blessing stone we will use, since it deals more damage to normal monsters. I'm assuming maybe we don't have any bosses here, we'll have to see. But again, it'll be swarms of mobs going for the cake. Oh, and actually, if you beat the bosses on each beach, you can get various rewards, including the new SSR weapon, the Kebab. It looks so yummy. You're getting tickets as well. And these capsules, actually, if we go back, I believe that's what we get from this event here. Not the weapon enhancements, we get capsules and gold. So whatever these new event capsules are, that's what we get. So that is very good to know. We get an icon and a frame as well, including weapon materials that we always need. So that's a pretty nice touch. Overall looking like a good event. And also we have another rock, paper, scissors event. I wonder if there's going to be like an algorithm, quote unquote algorithm for this event. We'll have to see. If there is, I'll do a video of course. We do have a lot of nice rewards here, so I think getting to 100 is our goal for this event. So aim for 100 wins, and then you get the new weapon, of course, the capsules, frames and other goodies, and the crafting material for the weapon. Pretty nice, exactly what we want to see. And this is what you use a capsule for. So you get the Kebab, you get Emma's icon, you get her skin, the new beach skin, which is free. Very nice, exactly what we want. And I'm assuming we're getting a ton of other rewards here. So like rune fragments and blessing powder, very nice. And the weapon material. So maybe for the Kebab, this is a weapon we're getting all the way to a 10 potentially. That's pretty cool if you ask me. This will be a free A10 weapon potentially. With the Merlin, we got it all the way to A7 for free. If you're free to play, probably A5, that's your limit. So pretty nice nonetheless. It'll give us a nice power bonus in our armory. That's exactly what we want. And my favorite event is returning, the Pit-a-Pat Treasure event. But this time around, there's a new kind of reward system here. No longer blessing stones, no longer runes. You're getting rate up draw tickets, and also, you're getting the hand semi and Gunhee material for their weapon. Now this was my assumption. I was wondering what was going to happen, because we've never had two banners overlapping at once, so I'm assuming there is no dice event, there is no capsule event. We already have a capsule event going on, a totally different one. So now this is how we get the material. So RNG better be in your favor, otherwise you're gonna have a tough time getting all these materials. So this might actually be worse than the dice event in terms of RNG. If you max out on the board every single time, you're not going to get the material, which is going to suck. So we'll have to see what that's all about. We also have this photo event, so you take a photo and get various awards depending on how many clovers are in the photo. Not sure what that's about, but we do get the new summoning ticket for the weapons, so this is kind of important. Make sure you get as many clovers as you can in the photo, otherwise you're not going to get good rewards. Kind of weird. So you take a picture of the clovers to get the rewards. Interesting. Hopefully it's pretty easy. And also there's a lot of new merch on the stream. I do want to get all the merch, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if this is free or like a contestant one thing, but I do want whatever they show. I do want to stock up on my Soul Leveling Rise merch. Hopefully they come up with some. And the new beach skin for Alicia. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, it looks pretty good. The tanned Alicia skin was the best one, honestly speaking. That skin is absolutely... Oh my goodness, it was the best skin I've seen in a long time. And then here we have more gameplay of Hansame. Interesting, this is what we want to see. She looks pretty good as a hunter, I'm not gonna lie. She has an amazing kit, and her passive abilities are honestly OP. So, as a hunter, I'm assuming she's gonna be a must summon, especially for all of you who had Mirai. If you have Mirai, you have to get her. They go hand in hand. She's a win support unit, and as you can see, her skills are pretty good. Just the animations look nice. The passives, though, that's what we're focused on. Providing mana, providing damage, providing immortality, providing everything in the book. I can't wait to summon for her in a few days. Gonna get her to 85 right away. That should be a nice damage boost to my Mirai. Oh, and actually, here's a new weapon by Jin Woo. Interesting, it's actually pretty cool. And it's a free weapon through the guild system, so I will gladly take that. Solid looking weapon. That's her ultimate, so that's cool. And she also has new skins coming out. These skins look... Ooh, they're pretty darn good. They are smoking, cool. Yeah, smoking cool. And yeah, they look nice. And this one's actually kind of my favorite, not even the beach skin. Actually, the beach skin is pretty virus friendly there. But this skin, this is classy and spicy. Oh my goodness. This is the best skin in a long time. They even got the... anyways, let's continue. So here we have Hansame's weapon. It's like a little side pouch thing. So Hansame's weapon increases her health. I don't know if her team gets increased, but when Hansame's skills hit a target, increases the damage they receive by a certain percentage. So that's pretty good. A global damage bonus, very OP. And then here we have the Chad Gunhee, an absolute unit. He will be getting a fantastic break potentially. Let's just wait for the update where his kit does actually come out. That way we know if he's actually good or bad. But for my assumption, based on the guild boss battle we saw, he dealt the most damage. That's kind of crazy. Not the most, I think the second or third most damage. So we just have to see how good he will be. I am looking forward to it. His animations kind of look better here. I don't know if they're displaying it better, but he looks much cooler now. I don't know if they buffed it. It looks different, does it not? From the previous live stream, it looks really good now. I don't know if they changed the last minute or what, or if I'm just misremembering things, but it looks pretty cool now. And his support skill is actually very good in terms of the break category. I'll try to show you a clip of that in just a bit, where he basically decimates the break counter in one support skill punch. Pretty cool, I do like it. And he does scale off defense, and here's his weapon. A pretty cool weapon, you can see it right here. Most of these weapons are like classical weapons. They're kind of accessories too. His weapon basically increases the target's light damage received based on certain conditions, based on the skill usage or effect usage. So a pretty good weapon. You do obviously need it. Both their weapons are so good for Hansame and Gunhee. And these are their chroma skins. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Gunhee's skin looks very classy, but what's interesting is he only received one chroma skin, I'm pretty sure. There weren't any other chroma skins for him, but Hansame got like 200 different skins, so people were a bit upset about that. Yeah, you can see it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think Go only got one skin. You know, it is what it is. At least they made Go look pretty classy here. I do like it. But for Handsome, I gotta say, this skin right here is the best one. It just looks too good. The pink hair and the black dress. The Zapvirus is going completely crazy right now. Don't ask. And speaking of crazy, oh my gosh. Would you look at the tanned Alicia skin? I don't even know what to say. Oh, I'm drooling. The virus is acting up, folks. The virus is acting up. So a lot of good skins coming our way. The Emma skins look good. I would have to say my favorite Emma skin is probably just the OG one. This one looks so good, though the purple hair looks pretty good as well. And for Alicia, obviously this one, or the blue version, these are my favorites. Overall, these just look so good. But let's not get beyond the point here. Let's go back to the game content. So here we have the new lobby. This is the guild system. This is the new skin for Jinwoo. Looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Here's the singular only skin, chroma skin that is, for Gunhee. So no other skins, kind of strange, but it is what it is. Maybe they'll add more. Here's a skin for Handsome. Wow. This skin, yeah, I've said it a million times, I'm not gonna say it again, but this skin looks good, chat. It looks pretty darn good. And here's the tan Alicia skin, the tan lines too. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. I'm about to sing. That's how happy I am. Best update yet, I'm telling you. Truly the best update. I don't care what the devs do. I'm a big fan. And one thing that's interesting is right here, all the rounds for the Battlefield Chaos is open. That's kind of interesting, kind of neat. And for some reason, the gate amount is reduced to 10, no longer 15. I don't know if that's a beta client or on, not too sure. This is cute though, the 100th day event. Looking pretty good if you ask me. Very cute icons, and Jin was looking pretty nice with his outfit. We also have the juicy grilled skewer. I believe that's what it's called. It's obviously a fire archery weapon, so we have to just wait and see what that's like. It should be okay for a free weapon. And I already showed you the spear earlier. This is the new spear weapon we'll be using. Hopefully it's OP and not too hard to use based on the teleport mechanic. And then here's the new job change for Jinwoo. This skin looks absolutely crazy. Pretty sure this is the best skin yet. They did a good job on this, I'm telling you right now. So what you need to unlock the skin is you have to beat chapter 15 on hard mode. So that's very important. And the battlefield trials you have to unlock up to 35. That's a requirement. And your power for Jinwoo has to be 90,000. And then once you unlock the job change, you get 30 skill points. That's pretty good. You get a new skill rune, and the new skill called Sonic Stream should be OP. And obviously the new skin, the Reaper skin. Pretty excited. Here's all the info on the new skill. So this is Sonic Stream. It deals a lot of damage. The percentage is quite high. 1,731%. Pretty good. This skill right here provides more damage when the boss is broken. Pretty good. This one provides a core attack bonus, and this rune buffs itself by 250%, I believe. That sounds pretty OP. Not sure if that's accurate, but it stacks up to 2 times, and it lasts 3 seconds, so we'll have to see what that's like, but it sounds OP. And you can use this skill multiple times, I believe, and you also heal mana, 200 mana. So I don't know what that's going to be like, but it sounds OP. I'm looking forward to this one here. But I do think this rune here is the most OP. Provides a 2% attack bonus, stacking up to 10 times, so 20% attack. Pretty OP. Can't wait for that one. Obviously, it's going to be very hard to unlock. And it also has a 20% effect increase, so 20% bonus damage on the skill. It lasts 5 seconds and stacks up to 6 times, so looking forward to that as well. I think these two right here will be the best ones, the wind and the dark versions. Though the core attack bonus could be good as well, situational of course. So we'll just have to see which one will be meta, but this skill looks pretty cranked, that's for sure. And then we have new blessing stones as well. This one's interesting. When you have an extreme evasion activate, your damage goes up. So your damage goes up by 16% for 5 seconds. Pretty good at the legendary mark. That's honestly strong. And it can be reactivated every 10 seconds, that's my understanding. So overall, this can be a meta blessing stone for sure. This one though, I don't quite understand. It provides a 5% bonus at the legendary mark to your attack, defense, and HP. So 3 stats total. I don't know if it stacks, but basically what it says if there are 3 supporters of the same attribute in a party, Gunhee gets the following bonus here, so we'll have to see. But I'm assuming because this is the 3 requirement and this is the 2 requirement, it might stack for a 10% overall bonus. I'm not too sure, but if it's a 10% bonus, and this one isn't too bad, we can get the same attribute on one team. It isn't too hard, so this can be good. We'll have to see the exact translation to really make sense of it, but I think it caps out at 10% if you have a team of 3 hunters with the same attribute on your team. That's my understanding, of course. And then here we have the guild function. It's not co-op, but it does look pretty cool. Tons of rewards here. That being for the guild shop. The guild shop will have a lot of goodies in it. This is the boss as well. It's called Fafna, I believe. So pretty cool. Should be fun to face. Using 9 hunters, that's going to be crazy, let me tell you. And we have the new weapon as well, which I covered earlier. This is found in the guild shop. You can unlock it there. I'm assuming it's free. That's why guilds are going to be quite important. And in the guild lobby, you can have 1 hunter to the side there with Gunhee and the new NPC. It looks like the new NPC provides, the shop here. Do they scroll down? Let's see. They do not, so that's too bad. If we continue on, I don't think there's too much here actually. Here's the battle. It's weak to all attributes, I'm assuming, which would kind of make sense. Or just accepts any attribute in general. There's no days, it might just be a weekly battle or a daily battle, we'll have to see. And of course the guild battle design, just pop in your 9 best hunters. Make sure you have plenty of supports in there as well. It's not all about damage, you need a lot of buffers. So someone like Min, Emma, Libora, even Wu I guess. And also Malin will be very good for this run. And here's the battle itself. So you have to really time your shadow steps. But it looks like it'll be pretty easy to get off shadow step because, yeah, there's no phases, I'm assuming. It looks like a pretty simple battle. There might be harder battles coming out. Yeah, you just dodge as normal. Yeah, this looks like a pretty simple battle. Not sure what to make of it yet. I can't wait to try though. Yeah, lots of damage abilities here. And here are your hunters, obviously into the side. They just auto attack by themselves. Oh, here's one phase, wow. Okay, the animations look sick though, I'll tell you that much. But I'm just really glad that the dragon doesn't focus Gunhee. Makes our lives a bit easier. He can just steal damage, just keep shadow stepping, applying the buffs necessary. So I'm assuming something like Reawakening will be good here. Any CDR reduction to just spam Moon Shadow, spam something like Grimoire, spam any buffs you can apply to your whole team. That'll be vital for this run, honestly speaking. And here it shows the total damage dealt by everyone, and obviously Cha being lackluster as usual, kind of disappointing. I don't think I'm going to summon for anymore. No point. I'd rather get Libora, honestly, or Emma getting those buffs to all our hunters. Cha just does not do it for me anymore. And based on this, potentially, she's not going to be too classy as well. I do like how they did not use Alicia here. I wonder if she would have outshined all our units, don't know. They could have used Jiwoo as well. I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty good for this run, we'll have to see. But here's something everyone was waiting for. The new weapon banner, that's crazy. So it is a new summoning ticket though. We don't use rate up tickets, we don't use custom draw, but at least you can pick 2 weapons to basically draw on your 50-50. I like that. That's a pretty good feature depending on how rare it is. I'm assuming it will be pretty rare to get, but now at least you can guarantee potentially 1 of 2 weapons. Pretty good, I'm excited for it. Hopefully we get a lot of freebies for this, otherwise people will be upset. If it's like a super paid one feature, I hope not. But as it stands right now, it should be a good touch to the game. And also mining's being increased to level 30 from 20. That's a pretty nice touch. We're getting levels 51 to 60 added for the Battlefield Trials. And there's a new hidden chapter being added. That's pretty cool. We'll have to see what that's like. And there's a new hidden chapter mode being added in the reverse mode. Pretty cool. I'll gladly take that. And then what else is cool is new reputation awards. Battle ranks 42 to 45 are added in. And also new buffs to our blessing stones. Our artifacts being reduced from 8 sets to 4. And then would you look at that, Demon King's longsword is getting a buff. And so is Silvermane and other hunters and weapons. So we just have to wait. We don't know what they are, but a lot of buffs are coming our way. And that's pretty good. And that does cover everything for the stream. So I hope you enjoyed. This took a long time to do. There was so much to cover. I am exhausted. I should have slept like 6 hours ago. But again, here's a new code, 100 days with you. So make sure you use it for 1,000 essence stones. And on that note, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do drop a like. Comment down below what you think if you want more content like this. This was Zaf signing out.